If God gave us feelings, why does He want us to ignore them so often?
I think He gave us feelings for a reason, because He wants us to use the feelings like compassionate. So if I see someone who needs, who's begging on the floor and needs some money, then He's given me that heart so that I can maybe give some money to them, or feel compassionate, maybe buy them a sandwich, something like that.
So if you were in Calcutta and walking down a street with 1,500 beggars, would you operate according to the emotion of compassion?
Well, no, because then I don't, but I'd still feel for them, and I'd still try and empathise with them, and I'd like to, but logically, and I'm unable to do that, because it would maybe cost me a lot of money or a lot of sandwiches.
Yes. Do you feel rejected often?
I think that's a mindset. I think that I used to feel rejected by so much, and now, with the mindset that I'm currently in, I think that I find it easier to step aside from the feeling of rejection and instead look at it in the meaning that it was intended, whatever the rejection that I would have previously felt might have been caused by.
Do you feel like God's ignoring you?
Occasionally, but I think that you can't just say, God, why are you ignoring me, without looking at every situation where He hasn't ignored you and thinking, actually, it's unfair to say that you're ignoring me because you put this position, you put this in line for me, and I didn't do anything about that because I didn't really feel like it. And then now that I'm looking for this to be in line, you're not doing it. But had I done that, then it might have been a different situation. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Do you like who you are?
Most of the time. I think the only time that, I didn't used to, but I think the only time now when I actually don't like myself is when I've made other people feel like they have done something wrong. Like when I put other people in a position where they might not like themselves, that's when I don't like myself, because that's not okay.
Do you ever feel like you're on the bench?
Yes, in some seasons of life, I do feel like I'm on the bench, like things that I've been more highly active in the past, and for whatever reason, God has said that you're going to be less in the spotlight or less on the forefront of it, so God kind of pulls me out, yeah. But it's always kind of rejuvenate me for the next season. But hasn't happened a lot, I'm only 21, but yeah, some seasons.
Do you get very jealous of people who are on the field scoring goals for God?
I think when I see people on the field, or perhaps in a more leadership position, there's always the temptation to let it bother anyone, but I always kind of feel like you're first tried and then you're put in that situation, so I don't know what God has tested them on, and that's why they're there.